Welcome back. Today we're going to paint one little bumper and we're going to prime a what's it called? Oh, let's just stick with the bumper. Okay, we're going to be using the new color system from BMW with its fancy new packaging. Like it, don't like it, I don't know. Also, we're going to be using a performance clear, which sets at I think 5 minutes at 60 degrees and 10 minutes at 45 degrees. We're going to be painting in paint color 300, so that's Alpine Weiss from BMW. Here is the bumper. We're going to put a little bit of spray on there where I have sent it through. The bumper was primed and sanded yesterday with 400 grit. That's enough to cover plain white colors. I also switched the floor filters and the top filters. Also we need to rehaul this. But yeah, that's it for today. Let's go. So, as I have stated, we're going to be painting a plain white Code 300 from BMW, Alpine Weiss or Alpine White. I'm going to be using the bluer and lighter variant because it usually fits good on vehicles. Also for that bumper, I think we're going to be using about 0.3 liters. So here it says the minimum amount is 0.05 liters, so half a liter. So let's do that because we don't want our paint to be off, because it is a boss's car and I don't want to redo it. Also, there are some holidays that are coming up and we're on a time crunch, so half a liter of it. Let's go. The new paint system does not have any mixing or moving parts, so we're back to the basics. We need to mix it by hand. Also, the new system, I prefer it to the older ones now that I've used it. The older ones, you have this little do thingy and you just press this to take it off, to take everything out. And with this one, you just scroll down, just twist it, and then you pour from here. I don't know, it's a bit better and it's easier to be more precise with this than with the old system. Okay, so I have mixed the Alpine White in its Code 300. I've used the bluer and lighter variant, so I need to print the sticker for it. I'm going to apply it using a 1.3 SATA 5500X with an O nozzle. I have added the base coat promoter in the paint. That means that when we apply two relatively heavy coats on the bumper, the paint will not boil, so you will not get those tiny little dots or craters in the paint, and so you can clear later easily. Also, we're going to be using the C8000. That is a ultimate performance clear. This one sets, like I've said, at 45 degrees for 10 minutes. That's the optimal temp cooling, well, not in cooling, the drying time. You can also do it at 60 degrees for 5 minutes, but they do not recommend it because it can pinch a little with like all of those fast clears. But still, it's a nice clear, and when you apply it, it stays like that. So it's basically, I mean, I love it for fast jobs. I would not love it to use it every day because the polishing times are really fast, because if you don't polish it like 10 minutes after you dry it, you will not polish anything out because it will be rock hard. Also, it dries, or it gets its hardness from the moisture in the air, so the temperature just makes it hard, and after you put it out of the boot, the damper it is, the faster it will dry. So basically that's it. I'm going to dress myself up. Basically that's it. Oh, and if you're wondering, Standox, so the Axalta brands, will also be transitioning to this kind of packaging in the near future. I was told by the rep that they are trying to implement this in maybe year and a half, maximum 2 years. So we're going to be all going from this style of cans, so big plastic cans, to this style with this kind of tops. I don't know, it's better, it's worse, I don't know. I just think we need to get used to it. So let's go. Okay, so the paint will go here. We're going to be using the final cleaner that BMW supplies us, along with a microfiber towel. I've started using this because it does not leave any links or something, any particles or anything else behind. So I'm going to apply the cleaner here. I'm going to set down my microphone there, and I'm going to just wipe it until it's dry. Now that I wiped it, I'm going to turn on the booth. We're going to be using the Ion Star anti-static gun that we have acquired like a month ago. This is a really good tool for doing any plastic parts or any parts in general. You can't go wrong with it. It will drastically reduce how many dirt nips or stuff you get in the clear or in the paint. So for the, I think it was 1,200 euros, I would gladly recommend it to anyone. So now I'm going to start the boot, then we're going to be painting. So now the boot is on. We have pressure. And I'm going to use the anti-static gun, and then we're just going to go and paint everything. Before we do paint, we also have to apply some non-sandable primer through those burn spots over there. So let's go. As you've seen, you have to get the green Iron Star logo. Now we have to wait for a bit so the paint here at the edges starts to dry, and then we apply another coat, and then we just leave it as it is. I'm going to be using the booth temperature to cure the paint because it is waterborne, so I'm just going to set the booth at 40 degrees for 10, maybe 15 minutes. Mix the clear it, and then go and apply primer to the other part and then put it in so it can cure alongside this. Basically that's it. We wait and spray. So basically this is it. Every part of the bumper is covered. I haven't seen any dirt nips, so that's good. Now we're going to dry, clean the gun, and reapply the clear. Wait for 3 minutes and then reapply. I'll show you how the first coat looks. We're currently painting at below 20 degrees because of the speed of the clear, so it will not mess us up